For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FC25 coins, please check out mmoexp.com. Remember to use the code WOLF at the checkout for a massive 5% off your order. Link is down in the description below. Go and check them out right now. Yes then YouTube, we are back on this fine Friday, and you know what that means. A brand new set of updated custom tactics for you of the formation that you are actually looking right on your screen right now. Yes, it is of course the 5-4-1 formation. 5 backs apparently got a nerf on the latest big patch, which of course did drop, but I'm telling you now, they didn't. Like, they're not nerfed. They are well and truly back better than ever. So you are looking at the team on your screen right here, and this is how the team does line up in game with, of course, the flat back 5, the 4 across the midfield with the left midfielder and the right midfielder, and then of course the striker up top. But first, YouTube, drop this video a like for me, drop a comment down below, and if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. So let's get straight into the custom tactics, and the code will be in the last 15 and 20 seconds of the video, and it will also be the top pinned comment down in the comment section down below. So make sure, if you just want to type in the code to get the custom tactics for you, you know what to do. Just type in the code and you will be onto a winner. So with the 5-4-1, you are going to want to use custom on the tactical preset, and it is, of course, the 5-4-1 flat. I think it's the 5-4-1 number 2. I think that's what it's called in game, but I'm not entirely sure. Now, the build-up style, this is where you are going to earn your money. You are going to want to play it on balanced. Yes, balanced rather than counter. But I will say this straight away, counter is definitely a good and viable option if you want to use that in the game. So if you do want to use counter, you definitely can give that a go. But for me, I do think balanced is just definitely the way to go. Balanced is better. Players will vary between forward runs and coming short, and I like that. The team's transition to the in-possession shape will be steady rather than sudden, and I much prefer that because all of your players won't just run away from you. I find sometimes when you are using counter, and I don't know if any of you agree, let me know in the comment section down below, that your players just run away from you. Like, they just run a million miles away. So because of that, balanced on the build-up style. Now, the defensive approach, and there are 2 options here. Okay, so option number 1 is the option I am using, and that is 70 on the defensive approach. So the line height, yes, is 70. That might scare you, you know. For example, if you're using it, you might look at the 70 line height and go, whoa, that's way too high for my liking. Am I going to really struggle defensively with that? And believe you me, I understand your thinking behind that, but you won't. Because you are playing a 5 at the back, and the 5 at the back this year, the left back and the right back are actually a left back and a right back rather than a right wing back and a left wing back. It's very easy to defend with it, so you can really afford to be quite aggressive with that line height. But, and there is a but, if that really is just too high for you, you can go all the way down to either 55 or 60, whichever one you feel more comfortable with. Give it a little bit of an experiment, and then let me know in the comment section down below which one you do prefer. But I am, of course, using the 70 line height. So they're the team tactics. We are now going to get into the player roles, and without the ball, you have to defend in a 5-4-1. On FC25, and I say it a lot in my more recent videos, you have to defend in the formation that you are starting with. So whatever formation you are using is the formation we are defending with. So of course we are using a 5-4-1, so we will be defending in a 5-4-1. So on the striker, it is advance forward and attack. Poacher, I can't even speak tonight. Poacher though is definitely a good one, but advance forward and attack is what I'm using. You can give complete a go if you want to, but I don't want that. I want my striker to kind of just stay in them central areas of the pitch. And if you actually read what it says, a versatile attacker who usually stays close to the opposition's defensive line but opens themselves up for passes in the build-up and makes runs in behind for scoring chances. I prefer my striker to be on that. The left midfielder and the right midfielder are on exactly the same player roles, and that is inside forward and attack. So we want our left midfielder and our right midfielder to make diagonal runs inwards towards our striker. Think of it like a prime Mane and a prime Salah for Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp. They will constantly start out wide but make penetrating runs inwards towards the goal, and because of that, and because they are closer to the goal, they will get so many goals and so many assists for you. So definitely have your left midfielder and your right midfielder. It's the 1+ and the thing that you really need to have on in the 5-4-1. You need that left midfielder and the right midfielder on inside forward and attack. If you don't, you will probably struggle to create a lot of goal scoring opportunities, and we don't want that in the 5-4-1. The right central midfielder, and it doesn't matter which way you have this round, I just have this way round on the two central midfielders because Bellingham is right-footed, so I play him on the right, and then Patellas is left-footed, so she plays on the left. My right central midfielder is then on box-to-box and balanced. This player operates between the two boxes, operating as neither the last line of defence nor the final part of attack, but involved in everything in between. So they will just get forward and help out defensively. The perfect player role. You will notice when I'm using two central midfielders, one of them will more times than not be a box-to-box. This then brings us nicely onto the left central midfielder, and the left central midfielder for me is on playmaker and attack. Roaming is good if you want them to roam around. That is definitely a good and viable option, but I just prefer my left central midfielder in this formation to be on playmaker and attack. This player tends to be the creative fulcrum of a midfield, given license to roam and create space and opportunities for attacks. Likely to be out of position if the opposition counters, but that doesn't matter if we get countered on because we are playing a 5 at the back anyway. And then this then brings us very nicely onto our left back and our right back, and they are both on exactly the same player roles, and it is a big necessity in the 5-4-1 that is attacking wing back and attack. Because we have our left midfielder and our right midfielder making penetrating runs inwards, which is definitely needed in the 5-4-1, we then need our wing backs to provide the width on the overlap on the left and right hand side. So as the left midfielder and the right midfielder tuck in and make runs diagonally towards the centre of the goal, we need our left back and our right back to be providing the overlap on the width on the left and right hand side. So very nicely attacking wing back and attack. All three of my centre backs are just on defender and defend. Nice and easy. All three of them just defender and defend. And then the goalkeeper is then on goalkeeper and balance, but it does not matter with the goalkeeper, YouTube, what you have them on, whether it is sweeper keeper or goalkeeper, because they both play exactly the same roles, really. Like, it doesn't really make any difference. So whichever one your goalkeeper has as the plus, use that on your goalkeeper, and then you will see with the ball, that is how the team does set up in game. So like I was saying, as the left midfielder and the right midfielder make them penetrating runs inwards, which is needed in the 5-4-1. Like, we really do need our left midfielder and our right midfielder to make them runs inwards. The wing backs will be providing the width on the left and the right hand side. A very overpowered set of custom tactics is the 5-4-1. Like, it is really broken. And then you will see right there on your screen is the code, YouTube. So if you did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Drop it a like for me. Drop a comment down below, and if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. Remember, the code will also be the top pinned comment if you just want to type it in that way. Thank you for watching. Spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.